Hello and welcome to the Megabit Misfits Gaming Podcast. Join us every Monday at 3 p.m. My name is Rav. This is my co-host LeeBoyXP.
How you guys doing? LeeBoyXP here. Welcome back to the Megabit Misfit Gaming Podcast. Every Monday, like you said, 3 p.m. Check us out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please support the channel. Big shout out to our boy Ray, who couldn't be with us today to record. But Ray, if you're watching, we miss you, buddy. Get on the next one, all right? Ravage, what we got going on?
All right, we got 3 stories going down today. There was a Death Stranding 2 on the beach trailer from Kojima Games. Game looks crazy. Let's check that out. We have a Silent Hill F transmission breakdown. They put out a long video explaining the game. That's going to be interesting. We've got Microsoft partnering with Asus for a handheld. What the heck's going on with that? We'll find out. Play my music.
Hit it.
So Lee boy, what's going on, man? How you been?
Hey, good, man. We got some gaming stuff going on this week. A lot of stuff dropping. Death Stranding.
Death Stranding 2. So have you did you get to play the first game at all? You know anything about it? Anything going on?
No, this is a Misfit exclusive confession.
Double confession because I ain't playing shit.
Double? You ain't playing either?
Nigga, up, right?
You got that music going? We got that music?
Nah, man, I have not played the first one. It didn't seem, it looked nice, but it didn't seem appealing to play. What about you? What did you think about the first one? Since you didn't play it, what did you think?
So when they were first talking about this game, it was very confusing. It was like it was coming off of the PT, you know, with Kojima and Norman Reedus and all that stuff. So I was hyped for it. The way it looked was gorgeous and everything, but I expected a much more action-based, kind of like Metal Gear. Being it's Kojima, that's the first thing you think of. Right. I didn't think that it was going to be a walking sim. Everybody was just like, all right, you're a mailman. You're delivering packages to everybody trying to save the world, you know?
Hey, yo, that's exactly how this game looked at when I saw it, and I had no interest. It was like, it looks pretty. It's Kojima. Yeah. It's almost like they tried to sell us that game off of Kojima's name alone. And I was like,
exactly.
Yeah, it's not working.
It's cool that they got Norman Reedus in it. It's basically an A24 video game. Have you ever seen any of the A24 movies? They're very artistic, and you know they have a story behind it and mysteries and all kinds of stuff like that. And that's basically kind of the way Kojima works when he's making games. But you know, game came out, did very well for itself. That was his first game for his studio. They used I believe the Decima engine, which is the same engine from Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation's engine to build that game. So, you know, what he did with that was amazing compared to like, you know, I mean, Horizon is a beautiful game, but what he did with that engine was amazing. It was freaking beautiful. But, you know, new trailer came out. It's a beefy trailer, 10-minute long joint.
Got some weight to it. So we're going to be giving these people right now reaction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to check this out right now. So let's put this on. And say, here we go.
Oh, it's already starting off bad. PlayStation.
I'm a PlayStation boy, man.
Unrepentant criminal, guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Hey, Pineapple.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing shit anymore.
It makes you think you have a choice.
Go ahead.
That's the negotiations that's happening right now. The Ukraine and Russia negotiations.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, hit it.
All right.
What kind of cargo? Cargo like brain dead.
Brain dead?
Pregnant women.
What?
No one would possibly allow that. That's why I have to smuggle them in.
So, sorry, real quick.
What's going on? Pregnant, brain dead women? What?
So, in the first game, Norman Reedus, the main character, basically he saves or carries this baby around throughout the majority of the game, and I'm not sure. Again, I don't know nothing about the game. I know he just got to carry this baby around. He's got to have a big point, something in this game. But the funny thing is, like the guy here, Kojima wanted this guy, this actor. I can't remember his name right now. I think I have it actually on my phone. But he wanted him to play Snake in the Metal Gear games.
Wait, brain dead pregnant people though. Anyway, that's funny to me. But
yeah, let's bring it back a second.
Pregnant women.
Oh, you had to bring it back to the
No, not possible allow that. What kind of cargo?
Pregnant women.
That's the cargo.
Like.
Oh, brain dead pregnant women. Yeah,
that's what I said. Brain dead.
Shit.
And he said
I didn't see
it. See?
No, not possible allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico.
Yo, bro, this ain't sounding like today's landscape.
Yeah, it's terrible.
This thing between us.
Yo, look at this.
Did you see the intensity in his eyes?
Yeah.
No, it was not a mistake.
The detail, like, it's so good.
It was not a mistake.
What? Wait, did they not? Wait, pause. Pineapple.
Yes.
No, we did not just go up in there. We did not just go up in there and no, nah.
Yeah, you had to see the first game. You had to see the trailer for the first game. That was all over that trailer.
Oh man. Oh man, you got this kid carrying somebody else's baby.
Yep.
Is he carrying his baby? Look at that big ass backpack.
Yep. Oh no, you got to see it in the game. That thing is way bigger.
It gets bigger?
It gets way bigger.
Oh no.
Bigger and bigger and bigger. That gen is huge.
Nah. And he still got to carry the baby in front?
Yeah. Climbs up the mountains and everything.
His back got to be hurting. What is this? Delivers automated.
That looks like Journey. I don't know if you remember that PS3 game. This joint right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about, right?
Okay. Visually, it looks really good.
Yeah, man.
It's probably me a Star Wars, ain't gonna lie to you, with the red joint right there, yeah. Okay.
Baby getting bigger.
The baby's growing?
Yeah.
The dreams that still nest.
Yo, that is mad. What do you got in there?
Brain dead pregnant women. I don't know.
Nah. Oh. Brain dead pregnant women in the backpack.
You will never leave the
that forest is nice.
Yeah.
If the only path you take.
Yeah, it's bad enough he got a big ass backpack, but he carrying more stuff behind him.
Yep. And I think in the first game it just goes up, it builds up.
How you running with that on your back? Nah, man. Like he look like the super Uber Eats delivery dude, like DoorDash.
Oh, you got a whole person there.
Somebody on his back.
Yo, that character, yeah, the little puppet thing.
Yo, they got Wong in here.
Yeah. Yeah, in the first trailer that they had for this, you got to go check it out. That little puppet thing runs on the same Spider-Verse animation, that 15-second animation.
Yeah,
it's really cool. It just moves around just like that. It's really cool.
Okay, here's my problem. They got Wong in here. He could have just teleported him with them damn things on his back. But anyway, hey.
I couldn't protect you.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, pineapples, hold up. Hold up. Why am I getting Terminator vibes off this game?
Yeah, you got a little bit of that. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting Terminator vibes off this game. Play. Let me see something. Like, she's Sarah Connor, and that's the baby That's John Connor.
I tried to jump us out of there.
What you mean?
I forgot the actress's name.
Drop the baby. Yo, she dead ass just shot the bounce. Drop the baby.
And I couldn't possibly think to do like that.
I can't remember her name. The famous
There was no
actor.
way for the two of us to escape together.
Nah, bro, I'm getting mad.
The best I could hope for
vibes right now.
was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Oh. See, he would have got away at that big ass pack now. Yo, that bag's mad, nigga. Look at this.
Oh man. Oh, Godzilla.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Did she just knock the backpack? Did that thing knock the backpack off?
I missed it.
Oh man.
You can break the fate and prove it wrong. So
that looks beautiful.
It really does. Wow.
Your man is just where the action at? I know I just saw some bike mechanics and stuff. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. You just do a javelin? How are you doing this with the thing on his face?
Yeah, this is crazy looking, man.
Now this looks really, really good. He finally got a ride.
That cat.
Read this. He remind me of a Final Fantasy character. He like Puppet Master. Something about a Puppet Master.
Charlie.
Oh, Deborah Wilson there? Okay. He's crying because his back hurt. A lot of work for some brain dead pregnant women. That's his hand? What? He missing a hand?
Oh.
Okay. Some Joker and Harley Quinn vibes going on right there. Baby's getting bigger. Older, I guess. You're finally shooting.
I've been alone this whole time.
This game is it's a straight up movie. This you can imagine how long this game's gonna be.
Very cinematic. It looks really good.
Yeah.
We will always be with you, no matter what. You will
They
never.
rubbing nose. Look at the animation. Ooh, they got the rings in the nose. See the nose?
We still got like 8 minutes in the trailer. Not 3.
I'll make
like
a lasting connection with the lady in red.
On the beach.
The perfect ending humanity deserves.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together.
That's Troy Baker. That's the same guy who does Joel's voice in The Last of Us.
All hands.
Puppet Master, bro. Those are giant Xboxes out in the water.
Yeah, for real.
Are those fingers? Those are hands. Those are fingers. Yeah, those are hands. Yeah.
That dreams of these guys.
Oh, that looks creepy. That's not creepy at all. He's picking his head out the water and his hands gotta hold it. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, Attack on Titan, like you said.
Yeah, we should not connect.
Oh shit.
Yo!
Yeah, man.
Yo!
A world divided ain't whole.
Yo, is that Solid Snake?
No. Kojima's just he's playing that game, man.
Yo, he playing with us, bro.
Had a prominent gun culture.
He knows what he's doing.
a distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent.
Nah,
The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become.
That is close, too.
You got the Oculus on?
PlayStation 7.
Right? That's a preview for the next PlayStation.
DHB Magellan. Integrate.
He looks like the dude from Until Dawn.
And that's Metal Gear, man. Look at that.
Wow.
Everyone, hold on tight.
Look. Listen. That looks really good. That game looks really, really good. Man, it's so much to unpack in there.
Yeah, it is. It's
so much to unpack. Like you said, the Metal Gear Solid references, out the wazoo. The dead brain pregnant women just threw me all the way off. Okay. And your man's got to carry around this baby with some Terminator vibes going on. I don't know, man.
I'm trying to figure out how they're going to change up the gameplay, because a lot of the gameplay in the first game is you play Norman Reedus, you play the game, you go on delivering these packages. Right. But if you add, say, a ladder here or a train track there or whatever, or a line just to like swing from and stuff like that, another person who's playing online will find those things that you're leaving around and be able to use those things. So this way they don't have to do it. And basically the game just builds on top of itself. That's why they call it, it becomes a live world, but just with one character. It's kind of tricky to explain. So like if I go in the game and I put a ladder to get up to a certain ledge or whatever it is, if you go and you play that game, you won't have to put that ladder will stay there. Really? And anybody who comes, that ladder will stay there. But the next thing, if you add something, it just keeps adding and adding and adding. So this way it makes the game easier for the other people playing. That's what's up. That's what you know who's really gonna like this game? What's up?
Amazon workers, because this looks exactly like what this guy's doing.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yeah, that looks good, man. I can't wait.
What we got next?
Speaking of Kojima, you know, he did Metal Gear, he did Death Stranding. He also worked on a game called PT for PlayStation, which was supposed to be a Silent Hill game. Okay. Konami decided to, I guess, not work with him anymore, and decided to do their own thing. So they put out Silent Hill 2, made by Bloober Team. It was a remake, did very well. When that trailer first came out, it looked terrible. Everybody thought it was going to be a horrible game. All the effects looked weird and all that stuff, but came out, game to raving reviews. Everybody loved it. It was really good.
Yeah, because Silent Hill that's your expertise. That's horror games. That's definitely up your alley.
So on the 13th, they did a thing called the Silent Hill Transmission. It's they're introducing their next game, and it's the first game since 2012. That's the first mainline game, the 8th mainline game in the series. The game's called Silent Hill F.
What's the F for?
I have ideas. If you watch the trailer for it, the game takes place. You play a 16-year-old girl, and the way the trailer looks, it looks like something might have happened with some of her friends. So I'm assuming the F stands for friends. I could be wrong. It could mean other things or whatever it is. But this is the first Silent Hill game that's different from others, because all the other games take place in Silent Hill Mountain or Silent Hill the town.
Right. This one is set in Japan in 1960.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah, the game is made by Neobards Entertainment. So it's not Bloober Team who did the remake for Silent Hill 2. They've got the original creators. They was able to get one of the original composers. His name is
Well, while you looking at that, I do want to touch on this. Silent Hill, when I saw the trailer, it looked like something out of, and I think they all were kind of like that, but like Stranger Things. It looks super like that Stranger Things vibe I was getting from watching it. And like you said, the other previous games take place in the actual Silent Hill town. This is in Japan. Like, what's the connection here? Like, this is crazy.
That's the thing. Like, I think they're trying to do it where it's like Silent Hill is more of like a mentality. Silent Hill is just kind of has to do with sadness, depression, anxiety, things like that. Just the feelings, of what you feel when you're feeling those emotions, And I think that's what they're trying to get at.
Like the Bermuda Triangle. That's what I was getting. Like I was getting Stranger Things, Twilight Zone, Bermuda Triangle type thing. Because ain't that like the whole premise of Silent Hill? It's like you go there and something happens. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. Like it's unknown stuff just starts happening in this town.
I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and all of them have more or less to do with something that they did that they regret that they're trying to get through emotionally. They have some kind of something bad that happened that they need to just correct. So, I think I what I noticed too with the Silent Hill thing is they used to, in the first Silent Hill 1 and 2, they were very Japanese. If you remember, like back in the early 2000s, there was a lot of J horror. You got The Ring, you got The Grudge, and all that. So Silent Hill felt like those games. Felt like those movies, and that made that popular. They were different for Resident Evil because Resident Evil was more jump scares and action oriented, where Silent Hill had a lot to do with stress and anxiety and things like that. And I think toward the end, the later games lost that. The later games kind of just felt very American, and not J horror at all. They just felt like they were trying to do something, they couldn't get a hold of it. So I think that's a big reason why they brought it back to Japan. It looks good. I mean, the game is gorgeous looking. They did really good with the graphics and the special effects, especially for the trailer. But it looks awesome.
Crazy thing is, I'm not even I'm not really into the horror games, but this looks really good. You know what I mean? And the story, it seems like it's gonna be super story driven. Not too much. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be action in the game. Like what game doesn't have it? But it's like this. The story in this is like the mystery, because that trailer. I don't know what's going on this week. We had these massive 10-minute trailers, but these trailers got a lot to unpack, and especially in the Silent Hill, it was like they were telling a story. Yeah, and it's like there's a mystery going on, and it intrigues you to want to play this game. And mind you, I don't even mess with those type of games, and I'm like, I want to know what happens next because it's so cinematic. You know what I mean?
And they all the Silent Hill games have multiple endings, so it's like it could go a lot of different ways. And you got to think, in a lot of the other Silent Hill games, you play a grown man or an adult woman or whatever it is that can handle themselves, can handle a weapon and all that stuff. How are they going to work that with a 16-year-old girl? I mean, obviously, Ellie did it in Last of Us and things like that, so I'm sure it'll have action. But I'm interested to see what the action looks like. Is it going to be more physical? Is it going to be guns? Is it how is that going to work when you're fighting these monsters off?
Well, from the trailer, she ain't gonna be doing nothing but swinging around a lead pipe.
Yeah. You also remember, you ever seen or played the game Fatal Frame, where you just got to take the pictures of the ghosts and stuff like that? It reminds me a lot of that game. Okay. Yeah, it's a very Japanese J horror type of game, movie thing.
But wait a minute, hold on. Since we're on the subject of Silent Hill, was it in the original game you had like a lantern or something like that? It was some type of object that you carried around.
So in all of the games, you get a radio, and the radio tells you when the monsters or demons or whatever are around, and they, when that sound effect will go off, you better run your ass. That should just it's time to come to get you, man.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
What's up?
Since we're talking about Silent Hill and the new Silent Hill F game, and we both agreed that this game looks phenomenal, it looks really good, even though I'm not into it, but it looks good. Resident Evil, which one do you prefer? Silent Hill or Resident Evil?
I'm a Silent Hill boy. I love Resident Evil's good when you're in the mood, when I'm in the mood for it, but Silent Hill's my joint. Silent Hill 2 is burned into my memory. Like it'll never go away as one of my favorite horror games to ever play. That's the one.
Is that the one with the dude with the triangle head?
Yes, that was the first introduction of Pyramid Head. Yeah.
Pyramid Head.
I love Pyramid Head, yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to cosplay him a long time ago. I never did it. Might still do it one day.
Oh man, it's a lot. I was watching a video on Silent Hill right before we started talking. I was doing some, because I don't know nothing about this game. All I remember is, like you said, when that radio go off, you start getting attacked by all kind of stuff running after you and whatever the case may be. But it's like I always got that vibe from this game. Like it reminded me of, since we just talked about Kojima, right?
Yeah.
We just talked about Konami, right? Who makes Silent Hill?
Konami.
Konami?
Is it Konami?
Or is it Capcom?
No. Capcom is Resident Evil, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You're exactly. That's what I meant. That was the correlation I was trying to make. That Capcom and Konami seem like they were in like battles with one another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
everything's battle for everything, man.
Yeah, and it's like the only thing they couldn't fight. You know, the fighting games, of course, Capcom got that. But it's like, you got Resident Evil over here, but we got Resident Evil. We got Silent Hill.
I have an army. We have a Hulk.
So I never really got a chance to get into that.
Yeah. The only thing that I noticed at the trailer too is I didn't think there was any gameplay. I think it's all just cinematic. I don't know if there was gameplay. I might have to go back and rewatch that.
They might have snuck in some gameplay with the trailer that's like we don't even know that it's actually gameplay because it looks so damn good. But yeah, it's probably in there. But this seems like a big what if mystery that's going on. And I'm down to watch that. If somebody plays it out there, I'll watch it. Like I did with Until Dawn. Okay. Until Dawn, I loved that game. Even though I never played it, I watched it and thoroughly enjoyed myself watching that. You know what I mean?
You interested in the movie that's coming out for Until Dawn?
Are they gonna have the same actors? Hayden Panettiere and everybody else?
Maybe not.
You got to sure about that.
You're gonna have to go watch the trailer. I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
Oh, stop. Okay, yes, definitely. After we wrap this up, I'm gonna have to
let's go. Just to go back real quick, the original composer is Akira Yamamoto, and they have a new guy called, and there goes my damn hexagon just fell.
Listen, that's part of the show. It is.
And the other guy is
fourth host.
The other guy is Kensuke Inagi, and he made music for Tekken 7 and 8.
Ooh, so, okay. Okay.
All right.
Listen, and even in one more thing, I was looking at that the Silent Hill, the guy that you saw about the writing, right? The whole J horror stuff. They brought somebody in who was an expert in that department, and because they were like talking, because it was in Japanese. If anybody saw it, it was in Japanese, and they were talking about how people are going to be pretty much wondering, well, Silent Hill normally happens at this place. Why is it in Japan? And they like, we got something for you. And I'm like, woo. And again, I'm not a guy that's into this. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's watching this, I am not into horror games. But this piqued my interest. Go watch that.
Check it out. It's very good.
Go check it out.
It's like 30. It's only 30 minutes too. So it's a pretty good short time.
Go check that out. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Even if you don't like horror games, if you like a good movie, you like mystery, you like a thriller, go check it out. I'm advertising for it. So now we got Microsoft.
Yes, sir. Jumping into Microsoft. They are supposedly they made a deal with Asus to make a handheld. So do you think this is going to be the handheld? Or what have you heard about this?
Well, right here, Microsoft is partnering up with Asus to make a handheld for their, Xboxes everywhere type thing, you know? And unfortunately, for people out there that's waiting on this to be the handheld, it's not going to be. This is basically going to be this Microsoft teaming up with Asus to make a handheld thing. That's going to be more like a PC that's going to be able to handle the Xbox everywhere games, but it won't be the de facto Xbox handheld that everybody's waiting on. It's going to take a few more years. But I do think and believe that this is going to be their case study. I think they're doing this, getting all the information that they need, see what works, right? And then they're going to release their thing. Because right here, we got if I can pull it up, we got a Forbes.com that was talking about it, and Forbes.com was like, Xbox is getting into the handheld market. They say it's not going to replace the current Xbox Series X and S. So if people are thinking that this is going to be their next system, it's not. It's just a partnership. It's just them partnering up. It's going to have the Game Pass, the PC Game Pass, right, on there. And pretty much saying that it's gonna give them pretty much a nice leverage or advantage over PlayStation right now because PlayStation don't have nothing going on as far as like the handheld market. What's up? What you got for me?
Speaking of PlayStation with that, I find it interesting because PlayStation's been putting their games out on Steam. If you can put Steam on this handheld, you can play PlayStation games on an Xbox handheld. That's going to be fun.
That is where they don't want to play, but they're going to be forced to play in some type of way. You know what I mean? And here's the crazy thing too. Forbes also is stating that they mentioned that Sony, there's rumblings that Sony is going to be making their own handheld.
Yeah.
It's not their first time, as we all know. They had the PSP and the Vita and stuff like that. Yep. So it's not their first rodeo, but I want to say their success rate wasn't as high as they projected it to be, you know? So
that PSP did very well for itself. They were killing it with that, you know. And
when it first came out, I got one. I still got it.
Yeah, I mean, I got 2 of them. They're good, man. I got 2 of them. I just got to replace the batteries, but that thing was so good.
I think the U was the UMD, the UMD, right? The thing. I think that's what kind of, I don't know. Maybe that's what kind of threw it off a little bit.
Nah, what killed it was.
What's up?
I think it was more the SD cards and probably the UMDs, but I think it was more the SD cards.
The SD cards, yeah, we'll see that. Also from WindowsCentral.com, they were talking about the price point of this might fall. They said take it with a grain of salt that the price point might fall in between $499 to about $599. So that's right in between where the current Asus handheld game and where the base
ROG Ally, right?
Right. So again, it's not gonna be the official de facto handheld game system that I'm pretty sure everybody's waiting on. That's Xbox heads and you know what they're pretty much waiting on to do with this whole Xbox everywhere stuff. But it's like I believe this is going to be the prototype. This is going to be the forerunner to what's to come in the near future.
Yeah, they got to give the Steam Deck. They got to give them some competition. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it'll give them business. You know, if you could play all these things on it, it's going to be insane.
Listen, I blame the Switch. I blame the Switch for all this because the Switch did it, and then Steam did it.
Yeah.
And then
but
now
you know what?
It's like everybody wants to play on the go.
You got it. It's funny because when Nintendo decided to not make a handheld by itself and to make it a console that you could plug into your TV, that's when everything changed. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, we could do that." You know, like it's that simple. Everybody copied that, man. It's going to keep going. You know, Nintendo is innovative like that.
Yeah, very, very innovative, and now everybody want a handheld because mobile gaming is pretty big. You know, mobile gaming is super big, so everybody just love having those games on the go.
The other issue is that, like, is it going to be Wi-Fi? Like, are you going to be streaming on this thing? Are you going to be downloading full games to this thing? Is it good? Like, you could figure you could do it on the Steam Deck. Some people don't have good internet, you know, so how are they going to download their games so fast and all that stuff? So like, this is like you said, this is the test, the prototype before they put, because what is it? They said in 2027 is the next Xbox series of
they're talking
systems?
About 2027 is the sort of the landing point that that they're talking about. You know, doing anything new for Xbox. So look out for 2027. And just to touch on what you said, as far as the game being like, how are they going to get it? Like bad internet. The Xbox, because I'm part of the ecosystem.
Okay, we
have cloud gaming, and the cloud gaming is fire. It's fire.
If you have good internet, you got these people in Alabama and all these other places that maybe don't have as good internet as we do. Like we're lucky, we're in the city, you know, so we're all right, you know. There's people up in the mountains. There's people.
If you got bad internet, just hook your joint up to the lamppost. That's wherever the hell you at.
Just climb up that mountain. Hold your phone higher.
Exactly. He's like, climb up the mountain higher. No, what they need to do But they need to do if you're in need of service, go ask Norman Reedus, and he'll put the whole electrical line on his back.
You got it.
He'll drive it right to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That works.
All right, and that's gonna wrap up this episode of the Megabit Misfits Gaming Podcast. Check us out here. Come back every Monday, 3 p.m. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on social media. Follow us. Come on, do that. Remember, whether you like it,
whether you hate it,
play the games that you enjoy. We'll see you on the next one.
Later, guys.